Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Arizona Cardinals. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
That is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Locke. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
19 yards.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
You got nothing. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
From the gun, Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Chain, name, how about your respect?
Big air. Shit. I don't think you got it, son. Slam.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Andy Isabella was the intended target. For an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
That's a run. They're running it. So Mike's number 1.
Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. But no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
At the 22
a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 22, Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
To number 24.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Locke working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Locke now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Judy. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Locke again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Clock now on first down. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Lock. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to counter himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play fake. Murray. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Here we go. Let's go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he will have the Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
First down, Denver.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the gun, Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Cardinals nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Snap comes to Murray at 1. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Von Miller in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. K.J. Hamler deep for the Broncos. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
at their own 37-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. To throw it is Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First down, Locke. Open man, Hamler, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Locke eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Denver.
A great play there.